spooky people. There we go. Give me 1 second. I want to share this to my Facebook page. It'll be fun. Just say this is not share. Hello, peoples! Welcome to our spooky stream. I don't need to promote it on my Instagram. This is enough. Alright. Let me turn this sound up a little here. I hope. So, last time we entered like a church or something. I don't remember. We'll see how this turns out. Possibly horribly. I have achieved a very nice effect with the face cam here. It actually makes me really excited. I'm like really happy I was able to do it. I have a desk lamp clipped to my drop ceiling. And I turned the regular lights in the basement off and then turned down the brightness on the image. I played Dark Descent. It's been a while. It's been like a year. I remember it being pretty spooky, so... this one had me creeped out in the beginning. Put pumpkin stickers on my beard. Maybe. Alright, that's right. I entered this church. Hold on. I have graphics options here. Well, the right square is barely visible. That's probably pretty good then. Has vertical sync on. Back to the game. There we go, this is better. So... this is one of those weirdly... like doors with the crazy locks on them. There was this implication that playing with my lantern would attract bad guys. Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with this secret, but he is like all of the others. The old priest has gone to the holding pens of his flock. He says he will enter the world with them, a shepherd indeed. Yay, I love all these random whispers. There's like, you open a drawer and then there's a skull in it, and then you get like a spooky sound. And you know, like, that's supposed to be spooky. And then, yeah. It's just scrolls. These random whispers I don't like so much. This up. Oh, good. These pig head things are weird and I don't like them. I don't like any of this really, but it's the classic there's an orchestra behind me effect. I'm always afraid I'm gonna like get up somewhere. I don't like jump scares. I'm always afraid that's what's gonna happen. Like something's gonna explode out of something and kill me. Game's not that refined though. Those are big doors. I'm always afraid to have my back to things. Oh, good.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
Okay. Well, there we go. The old deity is a lame bog. There's also so little you can do except walk through the game. I mean, I guess that's why they call them walking simulators. Let's see where this leads. Right? Oh. That's where I already was. Okay. Candlesticks. Sudden orchestra. I like this place. I don't know. I feel like a normal video game, I would set fire to everything. But like, I don't know. The fact that I don't even have the option to fight just tells me that, like, it makes it less scary. Like, if I could fight the thing that kept coming after me, and then... how do I describe this? If I could fight it, but fighting it was futile, then it would be even scarier. And, like, I have nothing to compare it for scary except, like, this nothing that's around here. This lever will do the trick. No. Okay. That was weird. Why do I keep... It acts weird. Obviously they tried this experimental door physics engine. also don't know if it's like random when the pigman shows up. It's also never like... Okay. Like I open a door and then suddenly there's a monster there and he kills me. And then I'm like, oh, that was spooky, but maybe that's like a good thing. No, there's just people dying. Fine. Don't touch that. Oh. There we go. This is what I needed. Oh, hold on. I must read this letter. They flock to us now. Where once I had to walk amongst them to bring salvation to their lives, now drawn by warmth and winter, by the food that Mandus distributes, my church is full and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses. And that it would be irresponsible, nay unethical, to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico. Love you too, Tiago. Hope things are going better for you. This is the second one. We're about halfway through it. You missed the other night when I played it. Blah, 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 Mexico. Where is this? Okay. Let's see here. I also... You guys have... God damn it. It's weird grabby physics. You guys have more horror recommendations, let me know. Otherwise... Mandus search. I do like the lean around corners mechanic. All the candles, maybe? Why wouldn't I do that? Is it spooky nickname time? Oh. Well, so Deadly Premonition is next on my list. That's Big Virgin Mary. And that's also... Oh, that's Topless Pig Virgin Mary. Oh. Turns on the furnace. Oh, here we go. We get to descend into darkness. remember more running from things that killed me, but I guess you run from them too much, and that freaks you out. Gonna look around here. Krampus Deathclaw Clever Smaug. Peebles gets to be Jack Sewer Chainsaw. Anyone else? Oh no! Controller! Controller, why have you forsaken me? Give it a second. At least does this, and I don't know why. Does this once every stream, no matter what I do. There we go. Just gets like caught up in its own business.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
I don't want to hear no sea eggs. Why would you tell me to do that? Listen to that. No Shave October. Really, it's like No Shave My Life. What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What bestitching of parts? I doubt I will ever be found, yet I leave you this, scrawled on the men in the malodorous half-light. Whilst my tormentor suffers below, my fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloam, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it finally my turn to make that dark journey into the interior. Okay. Oh, that's a great sign. Right, so it's like some type of pig cult or something. I don't know. It's creepy for sure. It feels a little more walking simulator than the other one did. Oh god! Do we think it's gone? Why is my lantern failing? Like this. This makes me uncomfortable. What's that thing? Can I get there? Can. Doesn't do anything, but I got there. These things aren't like... Still don't know if there's any reason I shouldn't be having my lantern on. So far I've seen the monster, it just hasn't done anything to me. I'm just kind of awkwardly navigating this world. Must be around here. Oh, shit! It killed me. Run! Just hit it! Shoot it! Ah. Okay. Okay. Oh, it caught me. Put me in a cage. But... cage... didn't contain me. Oh, I see. Alright, let's just keep moving. Okay. We went in a big circle. No, he's over there. That's fine. He's less scary once he gets you. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, there we go. There's a door. I seem to have figured it out, so we seem to be doing good. I just had to follow my nose. I don't know. The things were creepier in the first Amnesia. This thing, like, once I saw it, I was like, oh, it's just a big monster. It's one of those things, like, the monster, the scarier monster is the one you don't see. Alright, I'm gonna adjust my glasses a little bit here while they're loading. Sort of. I turned the regular lights on, so the only light is a desk lamp I have clipped to my ceiling. And then I turned the brightness down so it looked darker. So it's like kind of dark. It's not like completely dark, but it's not as bright as it normally is. Pigs. Oh, wait. No, this is somewhere else. Strangers not allowed on this works. Inquiries to be made at the lodge.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
Alright. Don't know what that was about. These are like jars. Oh, looks pretty bright in there. Let some fresh air in. Fresh air is good for you. Gramophone.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government. They make pigs of us all.
Oh,
What solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
sure we can. Disembodied voice. We'll save everyone. Everyone will be alive. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's go to the Dicton rooms. What is going on with my lantern? Is this like a Lord of the Rings thing? It like flashes and glows whenever I'm in the presence of pigmen. Tesla coils in the 1900s. Tesla coil like shoots lightning places. This is just a regular coil. I mean, that's always how light bulbs worked. You heated up a filament and it would glow because you ran electricity through it. Maybe we can go up. Something. That's a machine. Possibly for pigs. It's telephone again.
Hear me, Mantis. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional.
Okay.
Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Oh, good. That's not cryptic. Alright, I guess let's find a saboteur. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed trough at one end so the product naturally settles into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. Oh, goody. We use the natural static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electrical charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the stunning arm mechanisms and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lighting contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the haunch or thigh of the product, and from this point we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a channeled floor, which creates a funnel allowing blood and byproduct excretions to collect and run to the fluid collection tanks. Lovely. Just lovely. I don't know why I keep opening things. Lamps. Oh good, a pig mask. That's how you know. Let's let more fresh air in. Turn off the lamps to save energy, but then it'll be dark. I don't care about energy. This guy stole my kids or whatever. Is there any benefit to turning off the lamps? So then I guess no one will bother me. Alright. Under the pistons, they said. I meet the saboteur. Furnace number 1. Piston control in the room. Things in there. What we got here? Womp. Womp. Oh, here we go. You just gotta put more lumps of coal in here, maybe. Instead of all this burnable lumber here. There we go. Oh, those are both burning. I don't know what that accomplished, but all of these are at 0. Oh. That's where I came in. It shut on me. So that's wonderful. Alright, nowhere to go but forward. Wait a minute. Mandus Processing Company. So Mandus must be some pig term. A series of collecting vents have been installed along the ceilings at this stage of the line. In the process of stunning and bleeding, the product often expels stinking vapors from its digestive system, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane boiler to drive the engine as a whole. The more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that encapsulates the benefit of automation. Oh, okay. It's like automatic machine. Just kind of automatically kills people. Yeah, let's see. This furnace looks good. This furnace looks pretty good. No entry to the underpistons when machinery is at rest. That doesn't make any sense. When the machinery is not doing anything, you're not allowed under there. You have to wait till the machinery is doing something. Apparently. Let's find some, I guess. This is kind of a lame part of the game here. Like, oh yeah, just carry your coal from one side of the room to the other. Oh good, a pig head I didn't see before. Always a good sign. One potato. Two potato. Oh, that's just the pistons. The under pistons, oh god. Sneak under here. Spooky, ooh. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Alright, nothing too impressive. I did beat the first one. I beat the Dark Descent. I played that last year. For October. Oh, I thought that was a pigman, like, jumping to fucking spear me, like, in 300. So one of the 90s. There was an Amnesia in the 90s? Wolf Bear Man? Man Bear Pig? Oh. Just walk away from this big man here. He's not very scary anymore. Oh, go away. Yes! Take my blinking light! Oh, that doesn't work. Alright, plan B. No, he doesn't go away, does he? Guess he never truly kills me? Oh! Altered Beast. Yeah, I beat it. Didn't take me very long. I did kill the Rhino Warrior. He was about as scary as this pigman here. Surge Mandus. That would be me. Why is this lantern useless? Oh, here we go. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Compound X storage, danger, no naked flames. Good to know. Here we go. The crate arrived this morning, and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. Body is remarkably preserved, although there's a subtly nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encase the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. Barbarous surgery, or was burned, deformed, and an attempt to force his normal body into semblance of humanity was made. I smell the orb upon him. Oh, read in a horror tone. Remnants of the leather straps encase the torso. I smell the orb upon him, and suspect my great-uncle's presence in his curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the process of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here my great-uncle and I part company. He chose men as the subjects of his experiments. But men are difficult to control and rotting with sentimentality. No. We require a new creature for our chattels. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. He's talking about pigs. Pig people. Alright, guess we can't go there. What's up here? Disposal tubes. Oh. Huh. Oh, guess we're going this way. Can you spoiler? I'm sure we'll get to the end tonight, so maybe avoid the spoilers. You know, turns out I'm the pig man all along or something. I'm dumb like that. Damn, I need some water. What do we got here? More disposal tubes. Chemical transportation, highly corrosive, highly flammable. Huh. I wonder. Oh. I mean, I have a little bit of wine. Yeah, I guess let me get some wine while this loads. I'll be right back. Hopefully nothing kills me before I get back. Oh, let's let it load first, then I can pause. And get both wine and water. There we go. Alright. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Ugh. Oh yeah. Gotta look out for them creepo cats. I guess it looks brighter when I'm not, like, right in front of it. Alright. I have a glass of wine and a glass of water. Decided a wine glass for this one, so it would feel fancy. Also water. Okay. That doesn't sound good. Oh. Did I die? Okay. I don't know what the point of that was. Oh, good. Hello, sir.
Quickly, Mantis, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the floodwaters continue to rise.
Alright. Gotta stop my kids from drowning. Oh! Yeah. Oh, goody. Dentists. Dentists aren't creepy. So I am glad that we are here. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion vitae to 1 part orgone monad disperal fluid is sufficient. This can be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. The compound is unstable and highly light reactive. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp can be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Oh. Okay. Gotta find the Schumann compound. Alright. Oh. Well, that's just lovely. This one, I don't know, feels less psychological than the last one. Like, I don't believe any of it's in my head. There's a little temple. Yeah! Glasses. It's a book. That's nothing. Alright. These are tubes of some sort. Holding pens. Nope. Low temperature storage. That sounds fine. Oh! What's he doing? No. He was just a mind pig. Oh, here we go. Inflamed it is, burning it does, bleeding from each hole. Ooh. Fore and aft, leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that. Because of the changes, they ripple inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. I cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, push them back into my gray gums with my fingers, but the nails are all weepy and falling out. Oh god. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not all of us can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. He passed it under the blanket and I heard him drink. I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh. There we go. Some type of cold juice. Okay. Why is the door closed? Yay! I got a glass of wine and a glass of water. Oh, leave me alone! Fucking pig. Oh. How does he know where I am? Okay. He killed me, yay! Pigs are smart. I mean, I guess. Some type of, like, Navy SEAL stealth pig.
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, no, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Alright. If we can go to the holding pens, I'm sure that won't be completely mortifying. This is where I came in here from. No? Do not startle or upset the Inquisitions. Okay. Where's that flask? We'll worry about it later. Hold on. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles. Okay, so they steal stupid people. They are the surliest specimens of humanity I've ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes, and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas, the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. Oh god. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors. After the process, it is their reflections that trouble them the most. Ah! It's going to be important later. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams, you are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. Okay. Like harvesting pig people for immortality. Like, it's fine, I get it.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? Do you think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
Okay. That's not ominous. Oh, good. Looking for. Other than big crazies. Alright, let's just... Oh.
The lift has been sabotaged. You will have to find another way to the tunnels. Take care in this place, Mandus. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Okay. It's fine, I guess. Crucible of evil and all that. Okay, can't go through there. Ba-ba. Oh god. Take Mr. Teddy with me. He'll protect me. Just reflector strips. Let's see here. What's on this page? More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the expected convulsions, it died. Large tank of Compound X introduced an alternating current. Partial return was induced, however. Damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps, yes, it is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Yay! Aren't we all just so excited? Let's see where this goes. Probably to my death. Or, no, we're good. Alright. Grab the biv here. And then spin the thingamajigger. Oh, it had three. It had. Oh no, the third tube is the results. There we go. And we take our tube of what's it. The lock we saw in the dentist's chair. There we go. And then if we shine light on it, there we go. Oh, this is more difficult than I thought it would be. There we go. good news is this trail of blood. Let's see where it goes.
Down here, Daddy. Faster,
Faster. Alright. Spooky stuff. Oh, good. There we go. You have to hold down the slide button. What is this? What did I... Oh, good. Oh, good. The Leaking World. Last little bit of wine there. And we'll see where this next section takes us. Let's see what we find. Oh, there we go. Now we're in the shit zone. Shit bones. This is where they throw all the shit and bones. And they're like, you don't need your shit or your bones anymore. What does this note say? Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for grumbling. That's not a word. And evisceration. That is a word. We pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product through the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining quality. Removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. Well, that's good.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels.
Oh, good.
We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
Ah. This age produces shit! Some type of electric eels, I guess. Go through here, I guess. It's like I know. There's a fucking pig monster down here. But I don't know where. That's a secret wall. Sluice gate 2. What's happening in this water? This fucking sluice monster here. Go to room. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. There's no Kelm, and I am no Eliarla, however that's pronounced. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolants as we do the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. They become overheated and the duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters, they live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again, in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. It has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Ah, so they're like interdimensional teleporting pig monsters. So that's fine, I guess. Oh. Hello.
Faster, Mandus. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps.
Right.
We are waiting for you.
Trying. Mysterious voice. Jesus. Everyone's so demanding. Oh, that's not a switch, it's just a hook. I mean, it's like kind of a neat concept. Like, oh yeah, 1 second they're there. Next they aren't. It's one of those. To explain why an enemy can be there and then suddenly not there. Pigs just splashing about. Just forcing my lantern to flicker.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Mandus, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Because it's about pigs, get it? You get it? And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it. A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid. So like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps." A palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat. And this is where the priestess lived. This is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling upon them. Okay. Alright, so it's like Chicken Little. Starring Zach Braff. Okay.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Combination chamber. That on. So it removes me of evil stink or something. I don't know. Oh. Silly and ridiculous. Alright. Well, now I know it's a decontamination chamber, at least. Right. Onward and downward, I guess. Let's go save our kids from big monsters. Oh, Jesus. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. I will not see their faces as they go about their darknesses, and yet I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. Okay. Well then. You know, I passed like 40 different rifles hanging from walls on my way here. Not once did the game let me go, oh, you know what? Maybe we, you know, maybe we find some bullets for these rifles. You know, and... Okay. Do you want to see these creepy pig monsters? This one's playing with toys in his cage. He's not very good at those blocks, is he? I don't know. He's just throwing blocks around. There should be like $50 in there. No. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. I know. Alright. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. We don't want these pig monsters breeding with each other. That would be crazy. This is a mistake. Hi! Oh, you slipped on your own blood. What's the matter, buddy? Okay. So neat. They're not scary. They're just trying to live their lives. No. They want some air. Fine. Are you coming back down for me? Okay. Snooze. What time is it? It's 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I guess you could have given all the pigs nicknames. Oh, it's late for you. Down the ladder. God knows what. I mean, it'll just be like last game. Everything's a secret temple. Mr. Burns the first. Mr. Burns the second. All the pigs are named Mr. Burns. That makes sense. No, just stick with the paper towels and toilet paper. These are like magic tunnels. They don't go in the proper order. There we go. From tide to spine, he placed his head in the vice and spun the wheel until the skull cracked, and the thoughts leaked onto his shoes. It relieved the pressure for a while, but it soon returned. Surge is happy. Clap your hands. Alright. So now we're some type
You
of
seem to have
crazy
undergone
chamber.
quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mendes.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Okay. Oh, no more singing. This is serious time. Have to save the pig monsters I created.
He's here! He's here!
Yup. It's wonderful. Being summoned by children.
I said you'd come.
Wunderbar! This is Amnesia, a machine for pigs. It is a game about something. Sure. It's like a spooky horror game, but without any of the spooky horror.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Oh, okay. Oh. My child just exploded into a bloody mist. That's lovely. Man. Oh, these fucking bilge pumps. And there's the electricity pigs. But what was that? Type of pig mask rendered for a second. Okay. Well, clearly we're not supposed to rub the magic genie lamp. I think something. Ensure all wheels are in place. They look okay. Like a little bit. Oh. Pig mask that wasn't there before. So that's good. I don't know, this game was scary at first, but the pig monsters, they're just not that scary. Open the door using the magic of bilge pumps. Washing everything into the river. Forced to undertake endless Herculean labors. Oh god, it's self-aware. Let's see. It's brighter in here than it looks. Just because... Let's go do that. Yeah, I'm almost entering some type of pig climax. Hello, Hungduanmon. Oh shit! Ah. Fuck. The electricity pig got me. Let's try again. Oh, that's where I fell down. The wall of noxious gas. There we go. Turn these pumps on. I'm missing a wheel. Oh, there we go. Yay! Yep, Tiago gives people nicknames. That's what we go. You are now Smithy Takio Samurai Shampoo. Flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. It doesn't mean anything. Don't think too hard about it. Good. Oh, that blood. Oh no. Why did I do this? Oh. Okay. I don't know what the point of tricking me into going there was. Surge gives Tiago a nickname. Orcus, Ganon, Werebore, Swinehound. That's Tiago's nickname. Okay. How do we get there? Oh, here we go. We live in America. Well, I do. Tiago lives somewhere strange, bizarre. Let's see what we got here. I thought that was monster, it's just a piston. Oh, here we go. Yay! Oh good, another one. Vietnam kicked USA Army ass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's why you don't fight people on their home turf. You just don't do it. Why no one tries to invade the USA. Good night, Hong Doan, man. Let's see. Looks like a gear and some tweezers and a chair. Oh, I can just open it. United States of Surge. That's a terrible country. Don't go there. Ugh, I love being in my basement and sweating from how hot it is. Let's see. Let's just go find my children so I can leave. They're not real. It's like I imagined them. Or like, they're these pig people I created. And when they first said daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood froze upon the ground, where held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul and two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you. I whispered to the sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, and foulest of beasts. Yeah. Yeah, they're imaginary, or they're like pig people that make sounds. Like they made pig child people. Stop. No unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of management. Fuck you. This is my house, motherfucker. Except it's a factory, but also a house.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls. Alone.
God. Yep. Oh, sounds about right. I'm like some type of Frankenstein, I guess.
For your children, Madness, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Alright. Ride the elevator. Whee! It's like a bunch of pipes. This is the pig machine, I guess. What do we have?
Oh, dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
Well, you know. Rod control room. That makes more sense. Thought it was the red control room.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
See, that's a sheep. That's some pigs. Let's see. Okay. Just want to turn it on. Oh, there we go. Huh? Alright. So we gotta go remove whatever's stuck in the rod. Climbing on down. Climbing on down. Highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Oh, there we go. Is that it? Is that all I needed to do? Huh. Alright. There's gonna be something creepy when I get back. Yay for walking simulators. Alright. Let's see what we got. There we go. Okay. I don't know what that did, but we did it. Let us continue. Find the additional controls. Certainly not over there.
Quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn. No, madness. They suffocate. They suffocate.
No! Don't suffocate, children.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, madness. Set them free. Set them all free.
Oh, there we go. Yay! I've done it! Oh! What did I do?
I live. I breathe again.
I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water.
Uh-oh.
I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Uh-oh.
Boys. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm so sorry.
I failed them. Oh god, they're dead. Okay. Yeah, what was that about? Mandus, Saboteur. We should cut free the dead flesh and allow this wound to heal anew. Okay. See, that's a broken elevator.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire.
Okay.
Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Okay. Like, oh, hello, children. Okay. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is and what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork, and intricate machines to serve a function that upon reflection we might set to a new task? So I'm a pig man. Can a man defined by his actions, defined by what he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging his body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion? Hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this. Is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than continue to live as a monster. So what, I turned myself into a pig, I guess? And, like, electrocuted my brain. Nobody knows what's going on. Saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us now? Hey, note to self. Climb better. So, I'm like, I turned myself into, like, 2 people.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Mandus? You know the answer well enough.
Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Only keep pressure down for short periods, so they must be fast or they risk being trapped and boiled at the superheated vapors. Survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. That's fucked up. Stuff here. Shut it off. Shut it down. Shut it all down.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
I don't know what's going on. It's just... I don't know. Let's continue. Teddy bear.
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew.
Or
Did it
am I his
hurt
children?
to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me.
Okay. I would like to see again. Alright, and there's like some blocks. And some more blocks, and everything's blurry and dark and weird. Alright game, this is neither fun nor atmospheric. It's just annoying. Either play the damn cutscene or let me move normal. Let's see what happens. Okay, this. Let's down a little bit. Alright, that's better, I guess. There's a spoon of medicine, he says, and it's a silver spoon, what you did get born holding. Ever so painful for Mommy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden. You get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. The spoon was the same you gave your twins, then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls. You ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. That little mole, where will you dig next? I asks. You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. What have I become, Lilibeth? I don't know who Lilibeth is. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Yay! Gotta circumvent all the steam pressure. Yes, that makes sense. shaking is exciting. Just eating. Break all the steam pipes, I guess. Oh, hello. Try not to get boiled alive by steam.
This is what you dreamt into being.
I will stop you. I will save them.
I'll save my children.
It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
No. Don't do it, pig people. You're nice. Something's happening. I don't know what, but it's happening. We're dealing with it. Something. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Burning down the world. Ba-ba-ba. Lovely. Soliciting, hawking, or begging. Wrecking the town or something.
What have I done?
Oh, that's a person. A naked person. That person was murdered, I guess.
What is not what I meant at all!
Yay! This isn't what I wanted. No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans, and the world will thank you for it. Disappear a whore and a gentleman of legend. Call a beggar and a lady walks safely again. Beware the filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. Okay. We turn people into pig monsters and let them kill all the other monsters. That makes as much sense as anything else. Yeah. What we got? Burner Street.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine as a beacon of redemption.
I stand and look at myself at the mirror, penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of the sulfur mustards. Okay. Your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them. You are simply a weak man, a product of his age. Killing idiocy. The natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Ubermensch. Okay. Fine, I guess. Oh. More machinery. I guess I was supposed to break the machine, maybe? I thought I did something with Steam. Welcome back.
Do you hear me, Mandus? This is what you planned.
It's new? You got what? Oh, cool. But I don't want to wipe away the kitties. Oh, okay. Looks like pigs raping that person. That's fine, I guess. No. Leave me alone, please. Just run past it. Oh, shit. Got me. There are too many. I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic lifts, which suggests the machine has been planning this for some time. Beyond the alley, I should stand directly over the ignition rooms. Okay. That's fine, I guess.
Beast! Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
Like Liam Neeson and Taken. Sort of, but not really. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's how I got up here, I guess. All the way back to this whole level. What am I missing? Something. Like, yeah, damn. There we go. To the engine room. Let us defeat Mandus. But I'm Mandus. So, evil Mandus, I guess. It feels like it's... I don't know. None of this makes sense, and it doesn't matter, I guess. Yay, we're almost done. I don't know what we're gonna do when we're done. I guess pontificate to ourselves. Oh, now is the strange part of the game. That makes sense. Do I have to collect pieces for a man trapped in a cage to get a secret ending? No. What? I can't hear you. Okay, I love you. Here. Find comfort.
Free.
Yes, my friend. Drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh. Free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good, the worthy, how will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
Continue onward. Let's see. Down there worth looking at? I guess not. Okay. Why did he tell me no naked flames, no unshielded electrics? Got it. Leaking water everywhere. operations. That's where I just came from. Go out. Oh, we're locked in. Okay. Well, we climb. It is not Silent Hill. We are playing Amnesia, Machine for Pigs, a less scary game. Okay. Alright. Compound. It's crazy when it's exposed to light. Now we're electrocuting all the pigs. Yay, bird pigtrocution. Why did we do that? We're not sure. Oh. I guess so we could kill that guy. Has to work, right? Okay. Engage all of the electro pumps. Ooh. I guess I can't touch that. To work, right? Oh, here we go. That's one part.
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
Destroy the machine.
You are too late, Manders. My great works are almost begun.
The vanity gosh. Okay. I guess the water is not electric anymore. We at least managed to kill the pig. Pig line central operations. Anything? Let's go right. There must be some secret. Some device. It's just a light bulb. Oh, it's just a letter. Waste not, want not, for here the assorted slop and innards are sifted and sorted and into the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by this section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it into two sections, ready for the butcher's block. Feeds into the pipes and crannies. Cool. Slaughtering pigs. It's a living. Alright, let's see here. Tripery. Who knows what that's for? Dear Princess Celestia, walking away from those temples, the small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose clod. Headless rib cages and the cool stone behind the altars, 3,000 miles apart. I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and vomit into the sink and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine. Clockwork and intricate, like a child's spine. But clockwork. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece by the egg I laid myself. Under the garden where the children's skulls were buried. I call it my Mexico. Okay. I don't know if this dude's racist, or... Looks like a pig sitting in a chair, playing with blocks. Not doing a very good job of it, but he's trying. That's what it said. His own personal Mexico is where his dead children are buried. Or something. It's very, very bizarre. Let's get to the bottom. And let's find something to hack away at. God, my hands are so sweaty. I'm so sweaty and gross. You don't even want to know. You wouldn't want to feel my skin right now. I mean, I guess unless I'm your one friend, but...
I am here again,
I don't even
at
think
the
she
foot
wants
of those
sweaty,
stairs,
sweaty surge
towards
skin.
the red light of the nursery. Sunset in the window like a bleeding sky. The horizon a slit throat. The seeping dark to drain the guilt from us. I am the jaguar-faced man. I am the feathered serpent. This priesthood is mine.
Huzzah! I am fake Mexican savior man. All these pigs, I guess, eat human bodies. It's really, really disturbing. We're just gonna let them do that. You know, that's not any of my business.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my excitement is almost unseemly.
Yes, I can see that. Step this way, Professor. I will be right behind you.
Oh, it's a jaguar man with a pig heart.
Manders? Manders, where the devil are you? I can't see a damn thing. Manders!
And that's the machine.
We are the pig, Professor. They are all the pig.
We're pigs! It was in front of us the whole time. Next to these rivers of blood. Oh, it's my children. Hello, children. No, don't do it! No, keep your hearts in your belly. Shit. They are just not doing a good job of this not dying business. Okay then. Into the dark on the river of blood we go.
I climb in stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins, now I am clean. I carry the knife of this factory, the bowl of this mill. I am come to collect you from your fields and your furnaces.
Skipping through
I will gather you into
river
the white
of blood.
clouds. I will gather you to me, and I will take you home.
Womp, 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 womp. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. Just, I don't know where we're going. There's some human bodies. Just a lot of blood. Oh. This is like the town or something. It's just literally covered in blood. Alright, well, let's go down, I guess. You know, it's the worst that can happen. Faces. Okay. You know, so we use tubes to turn people into pig people. Man eats the pig is eaten by the machine, and the man is eaten by the machine. Electro Piggy. I don't want to meet him.
Hear me, Mandus. My gears are adjust. My steam is built.
Am I talking to the machine?
Spill that blue water.
Turn this up on my end.
The egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean.
Right? The world's pretty covered in shit right now.
This is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but rotten architecture. You have made me, and I will make the world anew.
Wait, what's a traditional Mexican hobby? Just covering the streets in blood? I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just gonna accept this is my life now. I walk tunnels where no human has trod before. Is it just me and him now? Frost forms on my coat sleeves. Can I break any of these? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, turning people into pigs. Like metaphorical pigs or like literal like pigs? Because it doesn't matter.
But why did you take my children?
Oh, that's why we need to build a wall to keep all the pig people out.
We have spilled together.
I guess it wouldn't have to be very high because pigs can't climb walls over like 4 feet probably.
Everything is lost.
Anyway, hashtag build the wall, hashtag Trump 2020, I guess. Let's see what we got here. That's what I like to hear. People getting electrocuted, followed by breaking glass. Alright, people getting eaten by pigs. All fine and dandy. What do we got? Orgone distribution tanks? Alright. Distribute some orgone, I guess. What do we got here? Thought it was Tingle from Majora's Mask off in the distance, but it was just green lights. Yes, I don't know if that would have made the game more or less horrifying. Oh, good. That's what we like to see. Doors opening on their own. Ah! Good. Oh. Run away! Okay. So that pig was also made of electricity, so that's something that just happened. I guess we defeated him. Using devices. I don't remember you. It's not quite a new setup. I clipped a desk lamp to my drop ceiling and aimed it at me. Turned off the regular basement lights, and then adjusted the brightness on the face cam setup, just to make it spookier for spooky October streams. Alright, guess we get to run. Revorks. That name rings a bell. But I am really bad at remembering people. Electrogravitic suppression. Alright. Mandus, descending amongst the spirits. I am not your chattel. I will not be your operator, the monkey to your organ grinder. Get it? Because, like, it's grinding up people. But, like, normally an organ grinder, it's like an instrument. It's funny. It's funny and topical. Anywho. Alright, let's turn off the electrogravity.
Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare you this world and its loan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Tiago's gonna give you a nickname. That's his thing. That's what he does.
Oh, my children. My children. What have I done? What have I become?
You haven't done anything. It's just
I
things our
will put it
playhouses.
right, my darlings. All of my wrongs will be righted. All of my
McWishy-washy
sins washed
kid.
clean.
You gotta give one to Aroth. Yay! Second Dark Souls 2, 1, run. Well, we beat Dark Souls 1 at soul level 1,
I love you,
so...
my darlings, and I am...
Memories, they surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them covered in the blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and consuming hate I could never have imagined. At that point, did my soul split, creating him? Was this the egg of my soul? The moment of great clock began to tick. This is the only path to redemption, to join us together again, to make myself whole. Great circle! I forgive people.
I am sorry for all I have done. I simply loved you all too much for this world.
Alright, you hear that, Aroth? You get to be Tinderbox Man Clark. I know Aroth's true name, but I won't speak it. Because it gives me power over them. That door was
Mandus,
closed.
put aside your misguided crusade and let me save them. You may hate me, Mandus, but I have seen the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
What? You're just trying to stop? What the fuck? Oh, guess I teleported. Fine. We're gonna run very quickly now. Alright. I'm tired of teleporting back and forth between machines. Piggy ported. Am I the teleporting pig? Alright, we found the machine. Oh god, is that my heart in it? Can I have it back? I guess not. Okay, how do I... do I do that? It doesn't let me spin them. The harmonic coils. I don't know what's going on. Oh, those are just lights. Where are these harmonic coils of which you speak? Backside? Backside of what? I'm not seeing anything to spin here, Tiago. Harmonic coils. We can't spin these. Everything's just beating and kill Strahd! Well, we have to... I need a lightsaber. And I need... a Eagle Barbarian. Tiago, I'm not sure what you were talking about. See any harmonic. Oh, is that a ladder? Alright. Let's see what's at the top of this ladder. Maybe it's a harmonic coil. Ta-da. Alright, Strahd von Zarovich. Let's defeat you. Oh, here we go. Oh. Okay. It's all the harmony coils. Let's...
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
What do I... Oh. Hold on. I guess there's pig monsters here to stop me. I don't see them, but I'm sure they're here. Get down. There's gotta be a way to do this. Hold on. Alright, game, I get it. Things are crazy. You don't have to blur my whole fucking screen. I can't see the fucking ladder. keeps blurring. You know, you would think I would know where this fucking ladder is. Apparently I do not. Oh, here we go. It's fine. Not fine. This is dark and hard to see. And it's not fun anymore, game. It's just aggravating. Alright, here we go.
Oh, God help me. I am lost in the
No.
dry paper soul of the world.
Not dry paper souls. Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I. That sounds like the name of a book I would have to read in 8th grade English class. It's like about a bunch of kids, and then like their friend dies, and so then like they all are like dealing with their friend's death, and then
Madness,
I don't know.
listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend.
Are you? I don't know. Last I checked, none of my friends ever sent pig monsters to kill me. So, like, I guess that's me in a tube. I have to do some stuff, maybe? Hello, Oswald. See, they got a device attached right to your dick there. Alright, well, what's over here then? This is the only way I can go.
Mandus, please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives.
I believe you. But, like...
Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing. For your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons
all the
will
children
die,
just looking at me there.
and shrapnel on the banks of the Somme. You wanted to save them from the horror to come. That is the vision we shared. Everything we have built to avert this coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
Oh, they're hanging out with a pig man. And some type of electricity. Alright. Let's go turn off the machine before Aroth sends their pig monsters at me. Of course, we'll just continue with our plan of building a wall to keep out pig monsters. The whole thing's an allegory for something. Oh, the machine's a temple. Hi, Lotus! You walked in on
I have stood
me beating this game, I guess.
and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen 2 brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain.
Okay.
A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Mandus
Twin Peaks.
trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten
No,
and murdered.
if we're talking about Twin Peaks the game,
enslaved.
well, next
This is
time I
your
stream
house,
will probably be,
They will eat the Mandus. They will make pigs of you all. And they will
Deadly
bury
Premonition,
this
which is
house
supposed to be
into
highly
your
Twin Peaks
graves,
inspired.
and they will eat your hearts.
Okay. Isn't this slow walk up the stairs super fun? Oh no!
Please, Mandus, no. For your children.
I might. So there's like a pig mask on a machine. I guess I'm getting on the machine. Oh god, wait. That's one child. Oh, my children are just impaled on this machine here. Alright, we get to turn on the machine. And the fucking grip claws. They're like... Oh god, what did I do? Oh, maybe I put my heart in the machine so that I could use my power to use it for good? That doesn't make sense. Alright, I can't control anything. Just let it continue. Wish I hadn't finished my wine. I could be like, I could pontificate over the true meaning of this game with my wine in hand.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another.
The man-pigs singing, because we are all man-pigs.
The last lights were gone.
Now, what a
and we lay
pretentious
together
shit
in the
game.
deep. They drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. The church bell ringing out. And in that moment, the new century was born.
Did we stop the pigs? I'd really like to know this. Well, there's my chillins walking away. I guess everyone in the city died, and then we just put the pigs back. I think it's over. Yep. Hooray! Developed by the Chinese Room. Not as... Let me turn this down on my end a little. And this is who did make it for your pleasure and appreciation. The drama was crafted by these people. Excelsior! Yeah, you came in a little late to the stream. If you guys want, I could stream something else for a little bit. I don't know what you guys want to see me stream. We don't necessarily want to do more Dark Souls 3 right this second. I don't know what else we would stream. Or I could just call it a night. You guys could join me, I guess, Thursday or something. Deadly Premonition, you mean? No, Deadly Premonition we gotta start when we have more time. That's something we really gotta, like, dedicate ourselves to. New Vegas isn't happening. I'm having trouble getting it to work with my computer. Oh, Deadly Frame for PS2. I'm trying not to stream stuff I have to emulate, because that introduces, like, issues. Fatal Frame. deeper. So yeah, I don't know. You guys want to see me play something like this tonight? Like, I could jump into something else. I guess I could play Overwatch, but the Halloween event hasn't happened. I don't know what I have that I could play in like an hour or two. We'll let the credits play while we figure it out. Or I could just answer questions. It's always fun too. I will answer any and all questions. Unless they're about like deeply personal information, in which case I will just give you a fake answer or something. The party that leans upon the workers but serves the bourgeois in the period of the greatest... Oh god, fucking Leon Trotsky. Blah 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 communism. Hashtag Bernie Sanders or whatever. The end. Am I dressing up for you mean Hefes? Yeah, Amy, we actually, that's why we went thrifting today, was to get Halloween pieces. Amy wants me to be the guy from Dream Daddy that looks like me, so we went out and found a good enough shirt, and that's really all I had to find. And then I'll just have to, like, brush my facial hair and stuff. I guess I could trim it a little bit, too, just to make it more squared, but... and then she is being some character from Boyfriend to Death, which I have never played. Terraria. Ooh. I don't know. I don't know if I want to play Terraria. No, maybe not Terraria, but that's a good suggestion. I don't know if I'm feeling Terraria. Let's see what happens. There are options, but they don't actually do anything. What other spoopy games do I have? Well, let's find out. Let's find out. The real problem is finding something I can play for a short period of time. On my spoopy list is BioShock. Oh, here, let's switch some things up real quick. There we go. Hold on. Add some things here. Chat. There we go. That over here. That's good enough. Yeah, so, God, what a weird, creepy stream. What spoopy games do I have? Let's find out. BioShock Remastered, Deadly Premonition, LA Noire? Not really spooky. I have both Metros. I have Outlast, and all three Penumbras. I have Murdered Soul Suspect, which is not really a spooky game, but I have it. I'm trying to think, like, what do I play just kind of casually now? I do not have Dead by Daylight. I have Betrayer. Don't Starve. A lot of stuff. Nothing specific, but lots of stuff. Super Meat Boy. I don't have any Castlevania titles on Steam, no. Armacrog? I have Coin Crypt. I have Day of Defeat Source. I have Dream Daddy. That's not scary. I have Dying Light. I have For Honor. Ugh. I don't have Costume Quest. That would be fun. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I think we're just gonna call it. We're just gonna call it for tonight. Join me next week when we'll play other stuff. Good night.